Well, good morning. Thanks to everybody for coming out today. I'm Desmond Mayata, the Executive Director of the Clermont County Land Bank. Today's a great day for Goshen Township and also for Clermont County. Today, as you can tell from behind me, the contractors have started removing 24,000 tons of solid waste. We wanted to inform the public today about this cleanup starting and have you hear from some of the partner agencies that have worked on this project for so long. After the Land Bank acquired this property about a year ago, we did apply successfully to the Ohio Department of Development for a $2.5 million brownfield grant. And without the assistance of the Ohio Department of Development, this cleanup would not be possible. We expect this cleanup, the major part of the cleanup, to take 10 to 12 weeks. And there'll be lots of trucks. It's basically a fill and haul job. So all the solid waste will be properly taken care of. We're working with the EPA to ensure that everything is handled appropriately, the workers are safe, and the public is safe. While the Land Bank has been involved with this since 2022, a lot of the agencies you'll hear from today have been working on this for up to 17 years for some of them. So this has been a true partnership in Clermont County. And a lot of the agencies that are involved, I just wanted to mention briefly, and you'll hear from some of them. The Ohio EPA, the Ohio Department of Development for the brownfield funding, the Clermont County Board of Commissioners for seeing fit to start a land bank in 2022, Clermont County Treasurer Jeannie Zermely, Clermont County Prosecutor Mark Tacalvi, who has worked on this for a number of years. Goshen Township Board of Trustees have been a great partner to work with, as well as the Clermont County Board of Health, and also our Clermont County Land Bank Board of Directors. The Land Bank's mission is to address distressed properties and then get them back to the private sector. That's what land banks do around the state, and that's our plan for this property. Once we make sure that this property is clean, it's our intention to work with the Goshen Township Board of Trustees and get this back into the private sector and hopefully have a redevelopment here that the community is proud of. We do have 6 speakers that'll make just some brief remarks, and then there'll be a Q&A. And then you're welcome, the contractors know you're here, so you're welcome to get footage from the site and do any other interviews that you might want to do. Our first speaker is a Clermont County Commissioner and also the Vice Chair of our Land Bank Board of Directors. So I'd welcome up Clermont County Commissioner David Painter.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this momentous day. I'm Commissioner David Painter, and I'm honored to stand here alongside my fellow commissioners, Claire Corcoran and Bonnie Batchelor, as we launch a transformative chapter in Goshen Township. Today marks the beginning of something really extraordinary. We are not just breaking ground, we are breaking barriers. This redevelopment project offers the citizens of Goshen Township a real opportunity to reclaim, to renew, and reimagine a space that has long been burdened by environmental hazards. This milestone was not easily won. It took vision, grit, and collaboration. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the Goshen Township trustees, the prosecutor's office, Patriot Engineering, and the Clermont County Economic Team. Patriot Engineering and their persistence and dedication helped us navigate the risks and the complexities of this site. Because of their tireless efforts, we can now look beyond a mound of hazardous waste and envision a new beginning. In the coming months, this site, once an illegal dump, will be remediated and reborn. An estimated 24,000 tons of waste spread across 7 acres will be removed. This includes construction debris, tires, hazardous materials, and other refuse. Some piles reaching 20 feet. But soon, these towering heaps will be replaced by hope, opportunity, and progress. To the citizens of Goshen Township, your voices were heard. Your concerns were taken seriously, and your leaders responded. Your future here on this site begins today. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce Commissioner Claire Corcoran to say a few remarks.
Thank you, Commissioner Painter. I cannot tell you what this means to me personally. I started this drive years ago when I was out here as a trustee. I give my hat off to many people, citizens of this wonderful, wonderful township. Some of them who have passed. One was a former trustee, Lois Papa Swift, and her husband Mike, who are no longer with us, that attended every hearing, that tried to get a stop to the production in this dump. Also to Tom Risk, who kept his eye every day on the site and would report back in and let me know when things were moving and coming in and out when they were not supposed to be. I'd like to give a special thanks today to someone who is with us, and that is Judge Herman. Judge Herman, we thank you for all your hearings and all your just wonderful diligence in getting this cleaned up. Our economic team at Clermont County, the trustees in Goshen Township, and all of you, I say a special thank you for all you did to help us come out here, clean this up, and make Goshen a better and beautiful place for the citizens. Thank you. I will now introduce our wonderful prosecutor, Mark DeColby. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for being present. What you see here, I can't think of a more fitting setting than to see the actual progress being made today. This has been a long effort, as many of you know. The first lawsuit was filed by the Clermont County Prosecutor's Office in 2009 against the property owners. And that went through 3 different judges. One of them was Judge Herman, who conducted a lot of hearings and made some great decisions. We kept trying to keep the pressure on the owners, back in court, multiple foreclosures, bankruptcies. It was a very complex process. And then we had the idea and worked together with the commissioners and other agencies in the county to form the land bank. It gives us the opportunity, gives us a mechanism to remediate blighted properties. We have the opportunity to bring legal action, to get these properties owned by the land bank, so then additional work can be done in cleaning them up. This event here today is a culmination of great dedicated people working together hard to achieve a common objective and to clean up this blighted property in Goshen Township. Thank you for being here. I'm not sure who's next. I'd like to introduce Goshen Township trustee, Mr. Robert Hauser.
Wow, what a wonderful day, huh? Of course, I'm Bob Hauserman, Vice Chairman of Goshen Township Board of Trustees. I'm here with my other trustee, Lisa Allen, and our administrator, Bob Rose. Trustee Hodges wasn't able to attend today, but on his behalf, he's here in spirit. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and every resident of Goshen Township, I want to thank the Clermont County Health District, the Ohio EPA, the Ohio Attorney General, the Clermont County Prosecutor's Office, the Clermont County Court System, the Clermont County Commissioners for the creation of the Clermont County Land Bank, and the members of the Clermont County Land Bank. In 2023, Goshen Township Board of Trustees secured a grant which identified the debris and partner with the Clermont County Land Bank, which secured the Brownfield grant that secured financing for this massive cleanup. This was a monumental effort by everyone involved. On July 17, 2008, 17 years ago, the first interaction took place by the Clermont County Health District and the owners of this property. after several legal actions. The site was closed by the Clermont County courts, but the dumping continued at a second site on a residential property in Parker Road. Once again, the Ohio EPA, the Ohio Attorney General, the Clermont County Board of Health, cleanup began on June 18th of 2024 by the Ohio EPA on that site. With the cleanup beginning today, Goshen Township has never been cleaner, nor our future brighter than it is today. Again, thank you everyone that played even the smallest part in the cleanup of this site. The hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours, over the last 17 years of frustration has come to fruition. Thank you, each and every one of you, very much.
Good morning. My name is Tyler Brosh. I am the Director of Water and Waste for Clermont County Public Health. It's nice to be here today to finally update the public on a cleanup happening here. It's nice to see it happening. It's a long time coming. We're grateful to all the partners that made that possible. For years, this site has been used to bring in construction demolition debris mixed with solid waste, scrap tires. There's been open burning here. These activities were illegal. They didn't have proper licenses or controls. Multiple agencies have been here documenting this starting in 2008. Clermont County Public Health and our inspectors have spent countless hours over the last 17 years getting to this point so that cleanup can start. This was an injustice to the community. Illegal dumping poses risks to health, safety, the environment, and property values. Neighbors lived with the odors, the disease vectors, fire risk, and visual blight. For years, while authorities and public health have pressed case after case to try to force compliance. Through alignment with CCPH and the Ohio EPA, the Prosecutor's Office, Goshen Township, and the Land Bank, we are happy to be able to move this property from blight to the cleanup process today. And the countless hours committed over the years by Clermont County Public Health, the EPA, the Prosecutor's Office, the Clermont Adams Solid Waste District, Goshen Township, and their staff, and all the community advocates who fought to make sure this happened. And thank you to the Land Bank for stepping up to acquire this property and to make sure it's in a position to be cleaned up. And that hopefully this property can go to productive use, and this partnership is pivotal. To all the neighbors and the Goshen Township residents, you were right to demand action. And to our partners, thanks for not giving up. And to the broader community, we are turning a long-standing nuisance into the next opportunity for Goshen Township. Clermont County Public Health will continue to do all we can to assure that solid waste rules are followed and that the health nuisances are prevented and abated in Clermont County. Thank you. And I'll turn it over to Patriot Engineering.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to see everybody here. My name is Michael Weinstein. I'm the Regional Environmental Manager for Patriot Engineering. I'm also an Ohio Environmental Protection Agency VAP certified professional. I'm honored to be with you today. Clermont County, as a Clermont County resident, I'm pleased to see that this blight in our community is being removed, and I'm also proud to be a key part of its revitalization. The land you're standing on today is the former Donnie Combs unpermitted, unlicensed dump. The property is just about 7 acres in size, and there is approximately 24,000 cubic yards of material that has been dumped on this property. Let me tell you a little bit about how we got here today. Back in January of 22, Patriot was contacted to assist in the assessment and cleanup of the property. We subsequently worked with Goshen Township and the Clermont County Commissioners to secure a brownfield assessment grant from the Ohio Department of Development. With the award of those funds, we were able to assess the property in accordance with the Ohio Voluntary Action Program. Patriot investigated the site, and with those findings, we prepared a remedial action plan and secured an Ohio Department of Development remediation grant. The award of that grant occurred on December 4th of 2024. After addressing many hurdles, including court challenges, and after so many years, we're here to kick off the cleanup today. Patriot, working with the Land Bank, designed the remedial scope, and through a request for proposal, have selected Buckeye Elm as our construction partner. We begin the cleanup process today and expect the cleanup to be completed with the removal action by early January of 2026. We are taking a substantial brownfield and revitalizing it and putting it back into productive use for the county. Patriot and the Land Bank are looking forward to doing this throughout the county. As so many people have said, there are a lot of people to thank. I want to thank the Patriot team, Eric Corbin and Tom Graybo, who are managing the project, Philip Hecula, who is our on-site supervisor, President Douglas Sabonik, and our entire Patriot team. I also want to thank our construction partners, Buckeye Elm, and a special thank you to the Goshen Township and Clermont County Land Bank for believing that this project could actually happen, the Clermont County Commissioners for backing and their unwavering support, and especially for the Ohio Department of Development. Without their support and funding, this project would not be possible. Thank you.